Well, I am in a new game. This is called Dreamscaper. It just came out on Steam a couple days ago, and I had a bit early access to this before it was released, and I had early access from my partner program, my MCN that I am with. They sent me a free code to it, said, hey, play the game, test it out, give an opinion on the game after it's released in Steam. Like, play it before, give your review, your opinion after it's released, let people know about the game. And I'm kind of like in the middle of the game right now. I've kind of started. I'm not too far into it. I've done the prologue, I've done tutorial, and as you can see, you're kind of this like probably girl in her 20s, like early 20s. Maybe she's like 19, maybe she's 20, could be 18, like just moved out on her own. But the game kind of starts with you in kind of a dream sequence. pretty much you start off in a dream sequence, and you go and you get attacked by nightmares. And so after that, you kind of wake up in this bedroom, and it kind of has a feeling of, you know, kind of like almost Yumi Nikki type of thing, where it's like you're alone. The girl just looks absolutely depressed, like head is down, kind of moving slow, don't know what to do with yourself. And then you just get a time skip. You just get a time skip 10 years in the future. And you're in this apartment. There's a little tutorial that you can play through, but pretty much you're here and you kind of have to meet new people. But the whole premise is you kind of have lucid dreams, and you have a dream journal here, which you can go and you can see stuff. You have the breaker sword, Megaton's stinger. Neither of these I have unlocked by knowing people. Maybe I have one of them. I don't know. I have some defense things. Anyway, you can craft things. Like you can craft abstract poem. You can craft these things, and you craft them from solace, bliss, insight, just all sorts of things. And you have loadout, which I didn't actually know. Like you get a random weapon, boxing gloves or broadsword. The boxing glove, I noticed, is actually fairly decent, but it's kind of a really short range weapon. You have other things. You have bottle rocket, finger gun. Finger gun was actually really good when I first played. Longbow, kunai. I like the kunai though, because the one I had poisoned enemy. But you have other things. You have inventory, people you have met, memories, and just stuff. So that's your dream journal. But the kind of the meat of the game, the big part of the game, is when you sleep. Because it's kind of like, I've never played Persona, and I don't want to be like, oh, it's like Persona, where you have like relationships and game. But it's kind of like you have a game, and it's a dungeon crawler. So I actually have gone through this first area, and gotten to the second area, and then died, and then you get kicked back here. The thing is, it's a roguelite. So these are all randomly generated. These are always different. But each of them kind of has the same kind of premise. But I pretty much kind of have a baseball bat here. And so I have a weak attack, I have a strong attack, and I also have a projectile attack, which I luckily didn't really need to use. Health potion, don't need. I have a shield, which you can parry if you do it just right. This I need a bomb for, so can't do... Actually, I can, because I have one bomb. If you can place it well, you can blow up the entire thing. There are projectiles and health here, but I don't need either of them right now. This is a puzzle, and I'm going to assume that I just need to light up everything. Which, I mean, it's not too hard to do. This is fairly simple, straightforward. But yeah, you get little puzzles. These are like chests here. Katana. So let's see. I can swap it. So I have the super slugger, but the katana does more. So I was right. It was like a baseball, but you swap to a better weapon, and you can actually recycle it into like money. Your hourglass down at the bottom is like your money. You have keys. I do not want to go in there. I did not look at the map. The other thing is when you click the left joystick, you can teleport around the map to any room you have cleared. So that is nice. So up is monsters. Like, it tells you right away. It's a challenge. Parry 2 attacks. So there's one. Come on, come on. If I can... There we go. Parry 2 attacks. If you do what it asks you to do, you get the chest from it. The masher. So again, this is better DPS wise. The other one has a 10% attack bonus, but this one does lightning damage chained 2 times. So it is a roguelite. You get random weapons. I did not get any of these weapons the first time I went through. But you can see, like, how it can be good. But I'm just gonna mash all of this stuff. Destructible. It allows me to get money and other things. Also, what is my... Okay, so I have longbow. That is what I have. I have a longbow. You can also press the back button to see what you have. So I have a longbow 1, masher 2, I have a buckler, I have a roll, and then I have just normal lucid stuff. So I do have a dodge. But as you can see, it's really a roguelite game at heart. Once I really beat the main area, this place. Also, those are nothing. This needs a bomb, which I do have a bomb, so that clears that. I can go through. This is a shop. Good things are at the top. Not so good things are at the bottom. So, I mean, this is static field, ice spikes, black hole. What is this? Increases your armor. So, if you think you need any of these, you could buy it if you wanted to. I'm not going to right now because I don't really think I need any of this stuff. And this is a memory. So here you go. You get a choice of one of these 2 things. So you either get a new shield, or you get a new, like, shooty weapon. Looking at my stuff, my longbow is 22 to 35. My buckler is 15. So this is better. You know what? I'm gonna go with the bottle rocket. I will. And then I will do that. And I'm choosing the bottle rocket because, you know, your shield is good. But being kind of early on base game type of area, you don't need a whole lot of armor, at least in the first area. So I'm not super concerned about keeping or getting armor and, like, really needing it. We'll take this. This is bomb bowl. I do have 2 bombs. So grab these. I have 2, who knows? This one needs a key. I do have a key. So I will unlock that. And I will go. And this provides me a chest. And what is in the chest? Sneaky gloves. So that one's good. If you read it, I can get items from shops with potentially not using sand. So here's another thing. So unarmed 2. I'm not gonna get unarmed 2. Cold snap would be good. This one, ooh, 25% chance dodge and triggers shockwave. That one would be good. I'm not sure if I fully need it. Cold snap would also be good. Let it go. You know what? I'm going to take the dodge. I'm going to take the dodge. Because now I have this. And it has a potential for a shockwave that deals damage. So I've gotten pretty much everything. There's a few projectiles that I just can't pick up. I do have money I could spend. I could get the highest tier, which is a static field. I'm tempted. But I don't 100% think I need all these, but you know, I'll get this. I will get that one. Okay, this is right bumper. This is left bumper. Okay. Okay. I will go with this. And I have a firework which I can show off. Pew. So, the first time I went through here, I did horribly. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to recycle because there's no way I'm going to come back out here after the boss. And I can't recycle those, so there's don't even try. But yeah, so the boss is the end of the area. So let's go do that. Let's go fight. Boss. Skip. Pick up. So I could skip, apparently. Or I could pick up and fight the boss. I'm going to fight the boss just because I want to show off like an actual big fight. Because you saw smaller fights. They're pretty straightforward. This one, I'm going to be dodging a whole lot more. But I'm wondering if with my... Okay. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, oh, that was new. I had not seen him do that before. I don't know if the mines, if he can run into the mines. But yeah, so as you can see, I will be like using dodge a lot more. And you can actually hit him if done correctly. Frick. Okay, let's shock him. Okay. Let's dodge out of the way. Frick! I am not dodging well. I'm doing really, really poor. That's pretty much... I think I was about... Like, I had this much health the first time I got through here. Like, when I actually beat him, I had about this much health left. Fun! There we go. But, I got nice things that allowed me to, like, dodge his attacks a lot better. Using range against him is very, very useful to knock him out of the water. There we go. Dodge that. I'm not even going to try to attack him because there's no point. He's that far away. Ooh, that was good. And then I missed. Just run away from him. Frick, frack. Things. Okay. Frick. Missed. Got him. Out of projectiles. Okay. Let's do this. Which gets him. And then hopefully No, no, no. Yes, I dodged. I dodged that. Okay. So, if I can throw this down, and there we go. So I defeated him. And he kind of just like vanishes. It's a nightmare. Nightmare that's all gone. But yeah, so you get things. Oxygen take increases health and boosts fire damage. Yes, I will take it. It is beneficial to attack the bosses. And like I said, like initially I was like, there's no point in getting the health. There might have been if now, like since he's dead, going back and picking it up at this point. But oh well, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. We are now ascending to the next location. Pretty much it's the next day. You are now woken up, and I went through 100%. Next day, 3 hours, 0 minutes. I don't know what that quite means, but I can be awake. It might be because it's 6 p.m. right now, but now you have some time. You have some time. What I could do, I could craft. I could craft sketch a mighty heroine. I could do that. Abstract poem, painting of a serene landscape. You know what? Let's grab that one. Photo of the Red Haven streets. Interesting. Sweet band with geometric pattern. Sure. And let's sketch a mighty heroine and write an abstract poem. I have a bunch of things. They are gifts. That is what they are. They are gifts. I can leave. I can go to different places. I don't think I ever went to the Silk Lounge. No, I did. I did go to the Silk Lounge. I can talk to Carl. Hello, Carl. Carl asks Cassidy which sci-fi character. Oh. And then I can gift if I really want to. I could gift him like an abstract poem. And he may accept me more. And so now you can watch. You can see like their interactions with people. So, he's going to ask me a quick few questions. And you can kind of see through these interactions, she's not really sure. Like, she's not really sure what to do about some of this stuff. And it's really interesting. Like, it's a really interesting look into some people's, like, ideas and, like, everything. But yeah, if you don't want to, you can like skip through the dialogue if you read quickly. So there you go. Carl's creativity. I unlocked the blowback. Don't know what that is. It's a thing. I can talk to Eve more. So I've already talked to Eve. And then I could gift Eve. Sweatbands with geometric patterns. She accepts me. Ooh, she really liked that. Teledash. And the biting dagger. So, as you can see, you kind of go around the town. Your kind of relationships never, as far as I can tell, don't go down. But you do have to like talk to people, and you kind of have to like understand them. So now it's like 8:15, and I can chit chat with Allison, and I can gift Allison. I can be like, here's a painting, and ooh, she really liked the painting. You're the cool shirt girl. Yeah. So you can see their interactions. You can kind of see how Cassidy is like kind of unsure of herself a little bit, but I don't really know exactly when I have to be back. I think it's like, because when you go home, you don't waste any time. I think you only have until like 9 p.m. So you only have like 3 hours to really like try and make friends and do stuff during the day. But yeah, it's like right here, I have my loadout. It's kind of locked in from what I understand, only because when I sleep again, I'm going to go to the next dungeon. And I'm going to have the same items because it's a roguelite. I'm going to have the same items from the first dungeon in the second one. And so it's a really interesting game because you have the roguelike element, you have like the dreamscape that it's in. Like everything's a dream, and you're kind of seeing from Cassie's perspective when she's asleep, she's the heroine of her own story. Like, she is the person going around, she's defeating her nightmares, she's fighting the bad things, and she's making things right. But on the outside, when she's awake, she's this timid, kind of more shy person. Even though you're going around talking to people, you're kind of more shy. You kind of seem depressed almost and unsure of yourself. So it's this really interesting take, seeing that, you know, in her dream, she's this really powerful warrior, but in person, she's really not. She's shy, she's reserved, she's wanting to make friends, wanting to get to know people. She's just not 100% certain about it. And so, honestly, I would recommend people to pick up this game. It's fun. It's more on a more basic level because there's not a whole lot of like buttons to the game. There's X for attack, Y for heavy attack. You know, you have block, you have range, you have 2 specials, and then you have like an ultimate, which is like freeze time. But I never actually got to that point. But even in options, the under game, yeah, you can turn on lucid mode, which is she'll become more resilient and bounces back stronger when she loses her nightmares. So it's like, loses to her nightmares. So it's like, the more you lose, the stronger you get, from what I really like understand from that. I haven't tried turning it on, so maybe I will, just to like mess around with it, like figure out what it is. But it's a fun game. I would recommend anyone to check it out. So yeah.